day, you'll be able to do the following. The first one is this. Write this down. You have to love them enough to discipline them. Don't get that first. There are a lot of good Christian parents that make this first. It's not first. Job one is live for Christ, show them Christ. As their parents, you're their model for everything. But once you do that and you realize you're continually doing it, then that'll help you love them enough to discipline them. Look with me in Proverbs chapter 29. Start with verse 15, just 2 verses. The rod and reproof give wisdom, but a child left to himself brings shame to his mother. I'll say more about that in a second. Now go down 2 verses to verse 17. Discipline your son, and he will give you rest. He will give delight to your heart. To our parents here of small children, young children, middle-aged kids, or no middle-aged kids. Well, maybe there are. To parents of teenagers, to all of us, to those of you who are grandparents, raising your grandchildren and step-parents and all the rest, I implore you once again, how many times have I said it over the years and decades? You must not listen to this culture when it comes to discipline. Parental discipline, that is parents disciplining their kids, really didn't become controversial until about 20 or 30 years ago. Those of you who are younger, I promise you that. It just wasn't. Everything has changed in the last 20 or 30 years. Things that weren't controversial, now they are controversial. And so whenever any preacher or any church begins to talk about discipline their children, all of a sudden people lose it and they go, oh my goodness, I can't believe he's going there. And parents sort of, and I've done this enough, I've preached enough, I recognize the signs. Some parents just start getting uncomfortable. They start to bristle, they start to straighten up, and they really intently listen because they've already determined and decided, I'm not interested in what God's word says about discipline.
Sunday morning, rise and shine. We gather round in line, children laughing hand in hand. Together we will stand. Crossroads Church is where we go. In the heart of Jenks, you know, united as a family, in faith and love so free. We sing together, lift